Guys, now we are talking about Hedda Gabler's psychoanalysis. There are several reasons for using the psychoanalysis as a critical literary theory. The critic might be interested in gleaning some sort of subconscious authorical intent and approaching the text to explore the author's psyche. The method might be useful in judging the whether characters are well rendered and they are truly three-dimensional. The psychotic approach can be employed to actually tell us something about our own humanity by examining the relative continuity of the basic Freudian theories explained in written works over the course of the centuries. Psychoanalytic criticism shows us this fact more clearly than we might have recognized something from a mere casual reading or viewing of a novel or a play. By applying Freudian theories to the characters, we discover that they are manifesting predefined behavior pattern that we can go on to the compare to our own, thus establishing a connection between the fiction and reality. The more the reader or an audience can relate to or at very least recognize a given character via familiar neurosis, the more impact and more meaning that character provides. In this way, this psychoanalysis is a positive boon both for writer and reader. The established view of the Hedda Gabler sees a play as a study of the frustration and despair in and read in the exceptional individual by a conventional society. Ibsen should be seen as a major precursor both of the Freud and object religion tradition in the psychoanalysis. Ibsen writes, I think, not only a Freudian but that the Hedda Gabler is particular. He is a major precursor of the both Malins Klein and D.W. Wincott and their successors. Christopher Wallace, we find that the Wallace work on the unthought known, the first human aesthetic and the destiny drive resonates with Ibsen's play. And in particular with the heroine characteristic preoccupation with the beautiful, one of the most pressing and popular questions in psychology in Ibsen's time, which had only just emerged as a scientific discipline, was the ways in which the human nature was formed by experience. It's no wonder why Ibsen created such incredibly significant character histories that occur long before the curtain rises. As regards the play Hedda Gabler, we cannot be sure that the writer is consciously playing with the Freud theories. While amazing a text for psychoanalysis, we must at the outset look at the period in which the work was written. Pre-Freudian works, that is to say, those poems, plays, short stories, and novels written before the late 19th century, are the major candidates for the success with the approach. However, 20th century work, beginning with the modernist author, pose a poem problem. It is quite difficult to make sure that the writer is not consciously playing with the Freud theories and deliberately expanding and distorting them for additional effects. Herein lies the problem with the Haga Glaber and play was written at roughly the same time that Freud was just beginning to publish his theories. There is an important question: who influenced whom? Given that the Freud published his first major work, Studies in the Hysteria, in 1895, and Hedda Gabler appeared 5 years earlier in the 1819. It seems justified to say that the Freud might have identified himself with the psychological drama of the late 19th century as launching pad for these theories. Thank you.